Oh, this week's theme
is actually fall,
autumn,
and actually today's book is Leaf Trouble, so you probably would guess it talks about leaves. And this month at Sprout English Kids, we are learning about autumn, fall, the 4 seasons, and learning about different colors of the leaves, different things that happen, the things you see, you can smell, you can touch, using our 4 senses regarding autumn. And we also, in the previous lessons, actually, last year we talked about hibernation.
Right.
So we talked about different animals who hibernates.
And actually we're going to introduce one animal
will.
this week.
So actually it's fall, autumn, but they're getting ready for winter. So
yes,
we're gonna cover things that are related to those themes. And
right, we're excited that we're going to introduce so beautiful stories about leaves. Okay.
The first one is leaf trouble.
Okay, let's start.
So let's start.
First, I will show you the book with Miss Julie. We're focusing on interactive reading.
Interactive reading, and I will look at the pictures, do some think aloud, and ask some questions page by page, and read it together. Hello everyone, hello. We are reading about Leaf Trouble by Jonathan Emmett, illustrated by Caroline Jane Church. And I see a little animal. Do you know what that is?
What is it?
What is it? It starts with the squaw. Squirrel.
Squirrel.
And usually in the fall, there's a lot of squirrels running around. Maybe you have seen it, maybe you haven't seen it, but usually a squirrel loves the fall. And I see something falling around, and they are leaves. Leaf trouble. So what kind of trouble do you think the squirrel is going to have? Let's find out. Leaf trouble. Ooh, I see a little tree and a little squirrel sitting on top of the branch, looking up at the tree leaf. A fresh breeze blew across the woodland, tickling the tall grass and trembling the trees. Summer had left. So it's not summer anymore because I see the leaves are different. They changed. And do you think the little squirrel noticed too?
I think so.
Yes, I think so. He's looking at the leaves. Summer had left and autumn had arrived. Pip, squirrel, stuck his head out of the nest and sniffed the air. Let's sniff together. What is he smelling? What is he sniffing? Something's changed, he decided. And he scampered off to find out what it was. Can you guess what changed? Think about in the summer. In the summer, most of the trees are very green. But now they changed colors. I see a little bit of red, a little bit of yellow, and maybe a little bit of orange on the side. Do you think squirrel have noticed that? Pip's nest was in an old oak tree. It's an old oak tree. Pip loved the old oak tree, and he knew every bit of it, from twig to trunk. So maybe it's his home. The little big oak tree is his home, but he's looking at the leaf. But something was happening to the tree. It was happening so slowly that Pip hadn't noticed it until now. What do you think he noticed? He skittered to a stop and stared at the leaves behind him. He's looking at carefully. He's looking at around. What's happening to the leaves? So he looked at it so carefully, he was so surprised that he let go of the trunk. Oh no. Oof! Squealed Pip as he tumbled down through the branches and landed. Oof! On the woodland floor. Ow, that must have hurt. He was looking at it so carefully, and he missed the branch. Oh no, is he okay? He was looking up. Pip lay there for a moment, staring up at the leaves. If you saw the leaves, the change of colors for the first time, how would you feel? How would little squirrel think if he never saw the tree change before? He would be really, really surprised. Pip lay there for a moment, staring up at the leaves. They've changed color, he gasped. And he was right. The last time Pip had looked closely at the leaves, they had all been green. Yes, he remembers the leaves were all green, but now there were lots of colors. Yellow. And orange. And even red. The leaves change color in autumn. But do you think Squirrel knew that? Maybe not. Maybe he didn't know that the leaves change colors in autumn. As Pip watched, one of the leaves dropped off and drifted down toward the ground. What is he doing, everyone? What do you think he's trying to do? He's trying to catch the leaf. Oh my goodness, why is it falling down? He's trying to catch it. It's falling, it's drifting. He jumped up and ran after it and caught it in his paws. But even as he reached it, another leaf began to fall. And I believe he would probably run and catch it, run, jump up and catch it all over the floor. Pip ran after the second leaf and just managed to catch it before it touched the woodland floor. Not again, gasped Pip, as a third leaf began to fall. Oh no, how would the squirrel feel? What do you think Squirrel would think about the tree? His old oak tree, his home, and it's falling down. All the leaves are changing colors, it's falling down. What's happening? Pip was still racing around, tracing to catch the falling leaves when his sister, Blossom, scurried up. Good, panted Pip. You're just in time. Just in time for what? Asked Blossom. To help save the tree, puffed Pip. It's falling into pieces. What should I do? You have to help me. But that's been happening for days, said Blossom, pointing to the leaf-covered ground. It's been happening. Then we've got to stop it now, insisted Pip. So he's really worried about his oak tree. It's falling to pieces. Do you think they can help the oak tree? I don't think so. But what do you think they'll do? Pip and Blossom collected all the fallen leaves. They put it all together. Oh, look at the pile of leaves there. They collected all the fallen leaves into a big pile. Now what? Asked Blossom. We put them back. Can you put the fallen leaves back in the tree? Maybe not. Do you think they can manage to putting them back? So Blossom carried the leaves up into the tree, where Pip tried to stick them back. Go back to the tree, oak tree. Put them back. They're trying to put the leaves back. But it didn't work very well. It probably fell down and down. Poor little squirrels. How would they feel? Broken heart. They think the oak tree is falling into pieces. Then all of a sudden, there was a huge gust of wind. What would happen if there was a huge wind? Let's blow it together. Hundreds of leaves began to fall. Oh no! Pip and Blossom were scrambling around frantically. Oh no! We have to catch the leaves! We have to catch them! We have to save the oak tree! Can you imagine? Can you visualize in your head? The squirrel is so worried about the oak tree and frantically going around to catch the leaves. They're pretty cute. But let's find out. trying to gather them when Mom Squirrel arrived. What would Mom think of this? Would Mom know?
I think so.
I think so. Mom might know what's happening to the oak tree. What are you two up to? She asked. When Mom found out what Pip and Blossom had been doing, she couldn't help smiling. Oh, cute little squirrels. They thought the tree was falling into pieces. But is that the truth? No. She said, but Pip, the tree has to lose its leaves. And she explained that taking care of the leaves was hard work for the tree, and that after keeping them all summer, it needed to rest for a while. So the oak tree did his job all summer, and now he needs some time to rest. Oh, do you think they understood? But I love this tree, said Peep sadly. It's our home, and I want it back the way it was. Oh, I believe that Pip was very sad. He wanted the way it was before. But Mom said, it will be. When spring comes, the leaves will all come back again. It would come back. They've only gone away for a while. And then Pip thought of something. Like when the sun sets and then comes back again. Just like the sun. He remembers the sun goes down when it sets and then it comes back up in the morning. Like when the sun sets, agreed Mom. Except the leaves will take just a little longer to come back. So the little squirrels and Mom is looking at the trees and thinking of how it might come back, just like the sun. Looking at their faces, I think they understood and look happy.
They're happy now.
Pip, Blossom, and Mom played beneath the old oak tree until sunset. Before they left, they collected some leaves to take back to their nest. Oh, they're going to take this beautiful leaves back to their nest. Must be fun. They're such beautiful colors, said Pip, smiling. And now I understand why. Good, now Pip understands that the leaves change colors and he noticed how beautiful they were. He held up a paw full of leaves to show Blossom and Mom. They're the colors of the sunset. Oh, a beautiful sun going down and a beautiful matching color, just like the fall leaves. Oh, the end.
Okay.
I think it was a very cute story
And lovely
about
story.
how the little squirrel never saw the changes of autumn. And his home, the old oak tree, a green oak tree, falling into pieces. But he remembers and he understood that Mom told him about that the oak tree did his job
Really well during the
well,
summer.
and he needs some rest. And they will be waiting for the next spring to get new leaves. I hope you enjoyed the story.
Okay.
Okay.
So we will